we came across lowest common multiple and equivalent fractions in the previous video. So this video is all about giving you a bit more practice at this and to show you the various ways that we can work this out. So let's have a look at these two fractions, 2/5 and 3/10. And what we're going to try to do is to put the denominator of each into the same value, because that'll allow us to do various calculations. So if you remember, the first thing to do is to have some working out area. So let's just put the working out area there. And then we look at the multiples of 5 and 10. So the multiples of 5, and if you remember from the previous video, this is just adding 5 to each number. So the first number is 5, then 10, then 15. Okay, and then it goes on. You don't have to do that many. And then we look at this denominator and we come up with the multiples. So 10, 20, etc. And we don't have to go very far because we can see that 10 is the lowest common multiple for both. So in order to get the denominators the same here, let's just choose another color pen. And here, in order to get for 2/5, we have to multiply it by 2. So that's 1, because the 5 comes over here, and then 10. So we multiply that by 2, and we get 10. And then anything we do at the bottom, we do at the top, is our mantra. So 2 times 2 is 4. And obviously we don't have to do anything with the 3. 10, 3 over 10, because that's already in that. So the equivalent fraction of 2 over 5 is 4 over 10. Because then, if we wanted to add these together, say, all we have to do is add these two. 4 and 3 equals 7. So 7/10 is the answer if we wanted to do something. That's just an example. We're not talking about how we change these values, how we do calculations with them, but just how we change them. So how about here, this example? You can put this on pause, the video, and then come back and you can see if you agree with me. So hopefully you've had a go. And so let's have a look. So just do this methodically. So first is 3, that's the first denominator. So 3, 6, all we're doing is adding 3 to each. 6 plus 3 equals 9. 9 plus 3 equals 12. 12 plus 3 equals 15, etc. So that takes care of the 3. And then the next one is 6. So 6. Then add 6 to that, which produces 12. Add 6 to that, that produces 18, so on. And here we can see this is the lowest common multiple for both. So in order to change, well, then 12 obviously, just for completeness sake, remains the same. So for 2 over 3, in order to make the denominator 12, we must multiply that by 1, 2, 3, 4. So 3 4s are 12. And then we've got to multiply the top. So 2 times 4 is 8. So the equivalent fraction of 2 over 3 is 8 over 12. And then we did something similar for the 3, 6. And over here it's 2 steps, so that's 1, 2. So times 2 equals 12. And then we can multiply the top by 2 as well, which is 6. So that's 6/12. And then obviously the last one, 3/12, we don't have to change. So the equivalent fractions for these are then 8/12, 6/12, and obviously 3/12 as well. So hopefully you got that answer. So put it on pause again, have a go with this, the last question here, and then press play when you're ready, and we'll see if your answer tallies with mine. So fingers crossed you've got it right. So let's have a look at this. Just do this methodically and you won't go wrong. We're going to start off with 4. What are the multiples of 4? 4 plus 4 is 8. 8 plus 4 is 12. And we'll end it there. It carries on. Now let's have a look at 3. So just as we did above here, 3, 6, 9, whoops, 12. And then the last one is 12, which is just that one. And can you see the lowest common multiple is 12? So in order to change this all, so the denominator is 12, in the first case with 4, let's add 1, 2, 3. So we have to multiply that by 3. And 3 4s are 12. Multiply that at the top by 3. 3 1s are 3. So this 3/12 is the equivalent fraction of a quarter. Let's do the same for the 2/3. So 2/3. So here we go, 3, the denominator, 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's 4 steps, 4 times 4 equals 12. And then whatever you do at the bottom, do at the top. So 2 times 4 is 8. And then the last one obviously is this. So that's already at its lowest common value. So the equivalent fraction for 1/3 is 3/12. For 2/3, 8/12. And this remains the same, 5/12.